We had just arrived at the mall after a meeting this morning and had just parked our car and exited the car as we heard gunshots within the parking garage. I saw quite a few people running, and I thought it had been a car accident. I thought, maybe some cars had hit each other as they were exiting, and then when I saw the people running and my colleague shouted at me that it was, in fact, gunfire, and so we began crawling behind cars and underneath cars, and then our driver, who is Kenyan, suggested, he yelled at us to run. So we began running with him, and we ran towards the stairwell. We had gone one level down into the parking garage, so I thought, well, we'll get into the stairwell, we'll go one level up, and then I'll be able to exit and run out. And that wasn't the case, so we entered the stairwell and we tried to go up several flights and heard gunshots above us, so we all turned around and headed the other direction down the stairwell. But it wasn't safe to exit there either. So we stayed in the stairwell for another hour and a half or so. There were two people there inside the stairwell who had superficial wounds, but remained there and bleeding for the hour and a half that we were trapped. Everyone was telling each other to be quiet. Everyone was telling each other only to text your loved ones or whatever and to stop receiving phone calls or sending phone calls. I think people were fearful that if people on the other side of the door heard us, then they would know we were there. So it was, I wouldn't say it was, sheer panic, but people were quite frightened.